Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Master, and welcome to my new playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver, Chaoslocke Soul Silver. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Nuzlocks and Pokemon playthroughs in general, mainly. And now that I have a vague idea of how recording works, I can finally start. So, you know, I'm just gonna start up doing a Chaoslocke of Soul Silver. This is basically just a standard Nuzlocke, but randomized. I guess? Okay, everything is randomized. Pokemon, the Pokemon themselves, the moves, their evolutions, field items, TMs, everything is randomized with the exception of, like, things that require the game to be beaten, like HMs. Everything else is randomized. So, yeah. This is something I've been wanting to take care of for a while. And now that we're finally here, I can finally start. Now, people might be wondering why I went with Soul Silver as my starting game. There's a reason for that. And that reason is democracy. Yes. I put up a few votes on the Pokemon Amino page, if you have any idea what that is. Unless you're here because of that page. And you do know what it is. Either way, I put up a few votes on the Pokemon Amino page that ended up deciding what I was going to do for my first Pokemon project. And this is what was decided. Normally, Soul Silver wouldn't be my first choice for a game to play. I personally would have picked Heart Gold if I had to go with any of the Gen 2 remakes. But I would have gone with Platinum if I had to do a Gen 4 game. Yes, this is very awkward. I can't talk. Anyway. And, I apologize for any, slowdown. The game is... oh, God. The game is running really slowly. For me, too. I can't do anything about that. So, I've tried to make the game run faster. All it does is speeds the battles up to an ungodly pace. Even the music is slow. Jesus. I apologize. For anyone watching this, if you don't want me to add the music and just want to add other background music in place of the slowdown music that the game is currently blowing into my ears, then I can do that in the future. And I'm sorry for anyone who has to listen to this right now. But getting into it, as said, everything is randomized. Oh, there we go. Now it's running at a decent pace. Alright. Yep, random. Our Pokemon choices for our starter are Loudred, Mareep, and... alright then, I think that's settled. I think we know which one we're going with. Yeah, that wasn't much of a choice there, was it? Give me an unevolved Pokemon, a partially evolved Pokemon, or Tyranitar. Now, I'm not going to be nicknaming my Pokemon. I know a lot of people do, but I'm not going to be because I can't think of nicknames like this on the spot. Normally I would, but I'm on a time limit here. I'm not trying to speedrun or anything, trust me. I'm not a speedrunner, in case the slowdown was any indication. But anyway, let's take a look at our Tyranitar. Alright, let's see. You got a naive nature. That's... okay. Got the moves Hydro Pump, Tri-Attack, Dizzy Punch, and Sandstorm. That's actually not bad, with the ability Inner Focus. That's pretty useful, actually. This is a decent Tyranitar. I'm actually okay with this. You typically see Sandstorm on Tyranitar if they don't have Sandstream. So, this is not bad. Dizzy Punch is nice. So yeah, I will gladly accept this Tyranitar. This is a nice Tyranitar. So now we can move on with our life. Except we can't because this guy's gonna talk to us. Oh, that depressingly slow item get jingle. As entertaining as this is for me, I'm sorry if you don't like the slowed down music. The battles will be running at a relatively normal pace. Unfortunately, doing some tests, the max frames I could get while walking around in the field was about 45. And if I remove the frame limit and change a bunch of things, then it ends up capping out within battles at about 180 frames a second, which is triple speed. So we don't want any of this. Oh, right, I forgot, I gotta go talk to Ma'am. Oh, shut up. I just wanna play the game! So, yeah. This is bad. Yeah. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see... If you want me to just replace the slowed down music with just other Pokemon music. I can definitely do that. Also, I'm still forgetting. Yes, ma'am, I remember. Pay no attention to that. I accidentally resized the window. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I am playing this on an emulator. Because I have no other way of doing this, really. Change that, change the window type. I'm personally gonna go with, this type, because I like this one. Ugh, this is bad. Come on, I wanna catch at least one Pokemon. Or at least get into a fight to see what kind of interesting garbage we can get right off the bat here. Oh, Professor Elm. Everything is slow. I promise that the battles are not slow. The battles do run at about... The battles do run at 60 frames a second, so they do run at full speed. As we will see if I ever run into something. How? How did I not run into anything? That whole walk. Well, whatever. Just trying to get through it quick. Because I want to... Here we go. Oh. There we go. See, look! Normal speed! It's a normal speed, and we got Sunflora starting off. I'm gonna start with this punch. Now, because this is a Nuzlocke, I will be following Nuzlocke rules. I will be using Dupe's Claws, not that there's much risk of that ever coming into play. But there's still a chance. Random has a way of messing with me and always giving me, for some reason, Armaldo. Every time I do a randomizer, I end up getting Armaldo. It doesn't make any sense, but it happens. And we get our first item. And we get a Kelpsie Berry. I was hoping for something a little bit more overpowered, interesting. I don't know what word I would use. Better? Yeah, that's the word I would use. Better. I don't typically use berries in these older games, just because of how limited they can be. I know in the 4th gen games berries are infinite, and I will be berry farming a little bit, I guess. Just because of how simple berry farming is in the Gen 2 remakes. Vigoroth. But it's because berry farming is fairly simple in this particular game. So I will be doing that with certain berries, but not a whole lot. Mainly citrus berry. Oh, he has rough skin. Alright then. But I'll mainly be doing it with, like citrus berries and lepa berries, lum berries, anything like that. Like, any just, like, mainstream berries that could be used in a playthrough. So, yeah. And unfortunately, due to recording limitations that you can tell based on the watermark in the corner, I can't do anything about. Oh, right, we don't have the apricorn piece yet. But unfortunately, due to recording limitations... Oh my god, that sound! Videos can only be up to 15 minutes long. So... yeah... I would make them longer if I could. Unfortunately, that is not a possibility. If it was, I would definitely do it. Plus, because I'm doing this on an emulator, it's not like I have cords. It's not like I can use cords to record things certain ways or anything like that. I have to do it all on the computer. God, this slowdown is really bad. And we're already at 14 minutes. Hooray! After this tutorial, I'm gonna have to call it off for this first video. Wow, this is an absolute train wreck for our first episode of any Pokemon playthrough. I was planning on doing either Fire Red or Emerald for my first one, because I at least know the Game Boy games, when I randomize them, don't slow down. Anyway, looks like that's it. We're done here, and we can run. So next time on Chaoslocke Soul Silver, we'll actually do something, hopefully. See you guys then.